I was reading Proverbs chapter 14 this morning, and it's like the Lord really highlighted verse 4. I wanted to share it with you because I feel like this is where a lot of people are today. Solomon says, "Where no oxen are, the trough is clean, but much increase comes by the strength of an ox." And here's what he's referring to. He's saying, yeah, you don't have much to do when there's no oxen there. The trough is clean. Like everything is set in order. It's decent. It's neat. Everything is okay. He said, but you won't have the increase that you desire because they used oxen in order to plow the field so they could plant the seeds and then they could reap the harvest. Because of the strength of the ox, they had to continue to keep the ox fed so it could be strong. But then the ox creates a mess in the trough. The ox poops everywhere and they got to clean all that up. It's one big mess. It's a lot of work that has to be done. Yes, when the trough is clean, that's great, but that's not what brings increase. It's the mess and the work that you put in that brings increase. And it just made me think about all those seasons in the past where I thought in my own immaturity, and maybe that's where you're at today, that I have to have all my ducks in a row before I can move forward. You know, it's Benjamin Franklin who said, if you fail to plan, then you plan to fail. But sometimes we can plan ourselves to death and take absolutely no action. And that's why Henry Ford said that, planning without execution is hallucination. And that's where a lot of us have parked our life. We're waiting for the perfect time, the perfect moment, the perfect opportunity, and somebody sold us a lie because none of those have ever existed. You could have the greatest plan in the world, but if you don't move forward in execution, your plan doesn't matter, and it's never mattered. 85% of success is done by taking action. It's not in planning. And we're all waiting for that perfect day, like I said, where we have our ducks in a row for things to get better in our life. What if nothing's going to change and nothing's going to get better until you actually put your best foot forward and do something? Planning is great. It is. It's phenomenal. But if there's no action to the plan, it doesn't matter that you have a plan. If you're not willing to do the work, then you're not willing to experience the increase. If you're not willing to plant the seed, then you can never, ever expect the harvest. Think about it.